Hey there everyone, Hanyou here, and welcome back to Trails in the Sky. Last episode we completed our training. I think we still need to go in here and finish this off, right? Report? Okay, there's nothing to report. Looks like there's nothing to report this time. If you finished any other jobs, please come back and report again. Okay, so no current job listings. Am I supposed to go back home? I think I'm supposed to go back home. Seems like it's going to take a bit longer for me to get the lumber together for this order. Must work hard for my father-in-law to acknowledge me for my wife's sake. Ah, Stella and Joshua. You two really become bracers. What? How did you know? That's because working in the media is my future goal. I'm going to join the liberal news service and work hard as a reporter. Don't take my information lightly either. Oh, sure thing. My gut feeling says that you two are going to be in the tabloids. Well, thanks. Isn't it romantic that you two lovers are bracers who stand for justice? I have this feeling that a juicy drama is about to unfold. Lovers? Joshua and I aren't lovers, we're family. You really don't understand anything, Estelle. Joshua's adopted and things could go either way in the future, right? Plus, leaving it at that would surely please the readers. For readers? Anyway, I'm looking for this little kid, man. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the both of you in more ways than one. Oh, okay then. Right, I'm supposed to get a newspaper or something for our dad, aren't we? That's the Orbital Factory. General Goods Store. Here we go. Hello there, Stella and Joshua. What are you in the market for today? New pair of shoes? Now you mention it. Are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the newest Stregas? Unbelievable! You've actually already forgotten why we've come in here to begin with. We're not here to shop. We're supposed to be buying a copy of the liberal news for Dad, right? Of course. You've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Stell? I'm afraid that the new Stregas aren't out yet. I do, however, have some copies of the liberal news, if that's what you're after. Alright, I'll take one copy then. No, my dad always buys a copy of this magazine, but it doesn't really sell that well. Doesn't it really sell that well? It sure does. Liberal News has an excellent reporter and camerawoman who have done a great job reporting the latest and most reliable news. They're even supposed to have a running story related to Queen Alicia's birthday celebration. But enough of that, why don't you tell me how you did today? Did you make it as bracers? Today was your last day of training, wasn't it? Yep, everything went smoothly too. But how did you know about all that, Mr. Renan? Haha, in a certain sense, both you and Joshua are like celebrities in Roland. I tend to hear a lot from customers coming through here. I shouldn't have expected anything less from Roland. The grapevine around here is seriously something to be reckoned with. No kidding, the women here especially love to gossip. One more thing before you go. This gift is my way of saying congratulations. It's a free sample item I received with my shipment of goods, but don't hold the free part against me. Receipt book. Recipe book. receipt. Eh. What's this supposed to be for? There's a ton... Can't talk right now, apparently. There's a ton of blank pages. It's a recipe book, isn't it? You got it. When you get hurt fighting, if you just limit yourself to healing balms all the time, it's going to cut pretty deep into your wallets. This is where a recipe book comes into play. If you can eat food to recover your strength instead, it's basically free. Assuming you have all the ingredients anyway, so if you eat something new, write down what's in it, and you'll have lots of recipes in no time. So, how about we try it out? Go ahead and eat this cookie, Estelle. Received maple cookie. Well, I have made it a personal rule to never turn down sweets. Learned a maple cookie recipe. Basically, all you have to do is eat the food to learn the recipe. It's as simple as that. Okay. As you're traveling about, you should eat whatever food you come across that you haven't had an opportunity to try before. Well, that sounds pretty convenient. It's not that I don't like cooking and stuff, it's just that I never seem to get any better. I'd sure love to be able to increase my repertoire and really shock my dad's taste buds for once in my life. That's the spirit. And in passing, if you're in need of any ingredients, I'd be delighted to service your cooking needs. You really know how to solicit your customers, Mr. Renan. Thank you for the recipe book. We'll put it to good use. Eating the recommended dish at restaurants or using to-go meals adds the recipe to the recipe book. By selecting the recipe book and learning all learned recipes will be displayed. As long as the necessary ingredients are available, the food can be made. 2 types of food: sit-down meals, which must be eaten on the spot, and to-go meals, which can be carried as items. Sit-down meals cannot be carried as items. Ingredients used for cooking can be bought at a store or acquired from monsters. Well, okay then. Hold on. Ah. Okay, well that brings up my recipe list. That brings up the monster list. This brings up my guidebook. That brings up the recipe list. Good. Okay. Flour, milk, and maple sugar. Okay. But I was told I could read these. There we go. A milestone anniversary, the half-year countdown to Her Majesty Queen Alicia's 60th birthday celebration has begun. This has been a banner year for Her Royal Highness, sparking more anticipation than this event has ever seen before. But we must not forget, too, that this year is the 10th since the 100 Days War. Period of intense turmoil for all of Liberl. As we celebrate, let us also reflect on the tragedies of the past so that we so we may refrain from reliving them in the future. We have been afforded this luxury of hindsight, and we must use it to the fullest. Preparations underway in the Royal City. Main Street is filled with the bustle of men and women furiously preparing decor and merchandise for the upcoming festivities and developing new products specifically for sale during the celebration. The competition is truly cutthroat. I yearn for my customers' taste buds to sing with delight, says Mr. Sorbet, local ice cream purveyor who deals her wares in the city's East Block. Sadly, her new menu will remain a mystery to us until the day of the festival. As the population grows more and more, businesses pop up all around me, but all that means is more customers, especially at festival time, so I'm certainly not complaining. She exclaims with a sly smile. Miss Sorbet seems to have a few tricks up her sleeve, so to all her competitors we say watch out. Who shall stand, who shall fall? Prior to the festival, Her Majesty will be hosting our annual martial arts competition in the Royal Arena. This fierce competitive tournament is always a big hit, with some avid spectators even regarding it as the day's main event. Which team will come out on top? Society. Burglaries across the Bose region. According to our sources, the Bose region has seen a string of burglaries over the last several days, and the people have had enough. The Royal Army Border Patrol, stationed at the Haken Gate, has been stepping up efforts to apprehend the group of criminals responsible for these acts, and anyone with information on their identities is urged to contact the Border Patrol immediately. Travel, finding the perfect getaway. The Kingfisher Inn, along with beautiful Valeria Lakeshore, is more popular than ever following a visit from the women of the Royal City. Won't you come and fish with us too? I'm guessing these are places I'm going to be going, obviously. But things I might be partaking in is probably the food thing going on. The fighting tournament is probably something I'm probably going to end up taking part in, aren't I? Probably going to end up helping with the burglaries. This is just me guessing based off past RPGs. Like, they're giving you, like, hints at what you're eventually going to be doing. Still, Joshua, am I glad I found you two? Oh, hi, Aina. Something wrong? You seem to be in quite a hurry. We've got a bit of a problem. Is your father at home today? Yes, he is. He said something about having to sort out a bunch of documents. But what's going on? You know Luke and Pat, right? Sure we do. In fact, we saw them not that long ago. What's wrong? Are they in some sort of trouble? I don't know how to say this, but I just heard from Uni that Luke and Pat ran off to the tower that lies on the northern outskirts of Roland. You mean the Tower of Esmalas? Isn't that place supposed to be a breeding ground for monsters? That's what they say. Fortunately, at the moment, Sherazard is out on other bracer business, so I want to ask your father to bring the boys home safely. What are you talking about? There's no time for that. Joshua and I will go after them and bring them back. I don't know if that's such a good idea. You two only just qualified to be junior bracers today. With all due respect, I believe that Estelle's judgment is correct in this situation. If the two of us hurry, we may even be able to catch up with the boys before they reach the tower. I understand. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens. As an emergency request from the Bracer Guild, I ask that you lose no time in bringing about the safe return of these children. Roger that. Understood. The Esmalas Tower can be reached by taking the western path at the junction along the Malga Trail. You can get to the Malga Trail through Roland's Northwest Gate. I'll be on standby at the guild, so if you run into any trouble, you know where to find me. This is our first real job. Come on, Joshua, we don't have any time to lose. Right behind you. Alright, well. Said northwest, right? Here we go. And there's a monster. Really? A miss? You know, if you hit him the first time, Josh wouldn't have gotten hurt. You seem out of place. You are a monster. Ow. Now drop a stone on him.
All right, we rule.
Nice. I need to fight all you guys. Reviving bomb, that's nice. Hold on. Nothing remains in the chest except a lonely dead spider. Yeah. Wrong one. Tier bomb would be probably going a little overboard. Amalgamine. Selge. Selge. It's a obviously a unit of measurement. What's up here? Okay then. Really? No, I don't want you to do that. I want you to attack. There we go. Joshua, you're getting a little beat up. Have we reached it? We reached it. Cool. Damn, this place is huge. Looks like we've come all the way to Ismela's tower. Didn't see any sign of them along the trail, so do you think they've wandered inside? It's quite likely that's the case. Let's go in, it looks like we'll need to hurry. Right. Is there like a recovery station anywhere around here? And oh my, it's a little laggy right there, isn't it? It's dark in here. I'm scared. Quit being a baby. We're only on the first floor of this place. You hear that? They really did come in here. Estelle, are you alright? Luke, Pat! If you can hear me, answer me now. Those little brats, they're pretending they can't hear me. They might have climbed up to the second floor. Let's hurry and see if we can find them. How? Am I, like, missing something? Probably. Oh. I was missing something. What are we going to do? Somebody help! Run simultaneously with Joshua would probably be a good idea. Let's go, Joshua. Right, I've got your back. You monsters go somewhere else. No! Shoo! Shoo! Leave us alone! Chew on this. Estelle, what are you doing here? Joshua, you're here too. Get back, you two. These monsters aren't playing around. We'll take care of them. Protect all NPCs. If an NPC HP reaches 0, the game is over. Yeah, it would kind of be a good idea to heal myself up. Where are you guys going? You have 3 HP left, screw you. Of course. Ha! Thank you. Oh, jeez. Kill them before they do whatever they're doing.
We're good to go.
Good. Looks like that's that. Yeah, I'm glad everyone's safe too. By the way, that was great timing, the way you blitzed those monsters, Estelle. You really think so? Is it safe now? Oh man, that was awesome. You really showed them, Estelle. Not bad, bird girl. You little twerp. Ow, that hurts. What are you trying to do to me? What's wrong with you? You even dragged poor Pat all the way up here against his will. It's time to think about what you did today. Ow! You're hurting me! Stop it! I said stop it, you violent she-devil! So this is this is the thanks I get for saving your neck, huh? Looks like it's time to give you some of my special discipline. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, Estelle, I'm sorry. Everything was all my fault. Estelle? Shouldn't we forgive each other like they teach at school? Estelle? Brad doesn't need forgiveness, but a little discipline should do the trick. Estelle, behind you. It's something with teeth, isn't it? Nice monster? I'm not going to make it in time. Hey! Back up! Hey, Dad! Huh? Dad, you came. Nice timing. You still lack skill and understanding, Estelle. You must always prepare for unseen danger by sharpening your senses. That's part of what it means to be a bracer. Dad? What are you doing here? I just happened to be in town and heard the whole story from Ina. I'll give you points for your quick thinking and taking action to come after the children, but you failed to follow through completely. I really messed up, didn't I? Good thing you showed up when you did. I'm sorry, I should have been watching her back. That just means that you have room for improvement. Constantly working to overcome your weak spots is the key. Understood. So how about we head home, everyone? Can you boys walk? I think so. That was incredible, Mr. Bright. You were like a gazillion times more awesome than Estelle. Haha, of course I was. I'm her father. Alright, everyone, let's file on out of here. I'm with you, Mr. Bright. Who's the glory hog now? I mean, I guess I should be thankful that Dad saved my behind. But why does he have to go and take all the credit like that? It really chaps my hide. That's just the way he is. After all, he is Cassius Bright. Seems like you've had quite a day. Dad is just unbelievable. The second we get back to Roland, he says, I'll leave the reporting to you, and takes off for home. The sheer nerve, I tell you. There's no need to make a mountain out of a molehill over it. At least the boys came back safe and sound. Anyway, I think that's all there is to report. Receive payment for child rescue. Nice. You did well for your first assignment. From the details of your report alone, I believe I can commend you both on for a job well done. You should be proud of yourselves. You really think so? I know so. In fact, you'll do even better on your next job. If anything else comes up, I would appreciate your help again. Sure. How about we head home too? I guess we'd better. I've still got dinner to prepare. Would you mind holding on a second? A letter arrived for your father just a little while ago. Unfortunately, since he went straight home, I never got the chance to give it to him. Do you think you could deliver it instead? Letter to Cassius. I wonder if it's more work-related stuff. I imagine so. The letter appears to be from one of our foreign branches. One of the guild's foreign branches? As I'm sure you already know by now, Liberal isn't the only country where the Bracer Guild exists. On top of that, your father is widely known all across the Zemurian continent? So you can expect these kinds of letters from time to time. If you two would be so kind as to make sure he gets this letter, I would really appreciate it. Yeah, sure, no problem. Hey Joshua. Do you think I'm really cut out to be a bracer? Well, you seem to have inherited your father's skill with the staff. And your nosy personality doesn't let you ignore someone in distress. Really? You think so? Sure, but why are you asking? Are you still thinking about what happened back at the tower? Yeah. Because of my carelessness, Luke almost got caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. If Dad hadn't come when he did, he could have been seriously injured. I guess I'm just worried about whether or not I'll be able to stay on top of things in the future. That kind of talk doesn't sound like the Estelle I know. Huh? If we fail today, then all that's left to do is take back our losses tomorrow, right? Overthinking and worrying about things that haven't happened yet is definitely not like you. Isn't being a bracer what you've always dreamed of? How can you expect to succeed if you let something like what happened today discourage you? Joshua, you're right. This isn't like me at all. I don't think a serious expression really suits your face either. You laughing like a big ditz is far more natural for you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're gonna see my angry expression if you keep that up. Okay, I admit that last comment was pushing things a bit. I'll overlook it this time, and thanks for cheering me up. I don't know about you, but I'm so ready to get home and eat. My stomach just started growling like a bear. Maybe glutton is closer to the mark than ditz. Alright, well, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave it a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more content in the future. And until next time, everybody, have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye!